Reading has been something I have enjoyed for as long as I can remember, but even bookworms have trouble keeping their love of reading. From the time I was born, I've listened to children's books about Clifford running to go to the circus with Emily and stories told to me about Sleeping Beauty waiting for true love's kiss. Not long after, I started to pick up the crayons to draw yellow sunshines in the corner of my paper and green grass and fields with brown horses and black cows, slowly learning what I was drawing. I've been learning since I was born through my family, my curiosity, and my teachers. I was 4 or so when I was introduced to the world of words and letters. I remember copying letters on little sheets of lined, smelly gray paper to spell my name out at my Nana's house. From there, my experiences with literature were not too shabby. However, it all started in 6th grade. A new year meant new English teachers, which meant new books, and after 5 straight years of awesome teachers who loved my reading skills, I couldn't wait to get into class. And then I met Miss Wilburn, a fat, grumpy old lady with stinky breath and a smelly room. She hated English. Ironic, right? I stayed optimistic. I walked into class excited, and then she introduced our first novel to read, Hatchet by Gary Paulson. It was so boring. We wrote 1 essay the entire year. She never wrapped up books for us, and we never spoke of them after the test. I was so frustrated that I began to resent English and anything to do with literature at this point. If we just read these boring books in school, was there really even a point in loving to read? Fast forward 2 years later to 8th grade. I was in a new school district with completely new teachers. Not only did I know no one there, but I also knew of nothing what to expect from them. When I was walking into my English 1 honors class, my teacher, Mr. Cooper, met me at the door and asked for my name. Alexis, I responded, and he immediately made a funny joke about me being Alexis, like the car. A little wary of his joke, I was not sure of what to think. His first assignment for us was to read Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. Now anyone who looks at the cover would be like, wow, what a lame book. But for the first time in 2 years, it was a book I was intrigued by. She was a girl who was an outcast, an outsider because of how she acted and the fact that no one knew anything about her. I loved how she just showed up randomly in Arizona and was not afraid to be herself. After 2 years of hating books, was it possible that I could still love to read? My love of books was still there. I just had to keep it going inside of me. Mr. Cooper's class that year was unlike anything I had ever experienced before. The deal breaker for my love of literature was in his class when we had a mock poetry slam to resemble a book we had finished reading. In a class of all girls, we took this pretty serious. I had always hated speaking in front of people, but a lot of girls use this to let out some really tough things in their lives. For example, there was a girl named Ashley who told every woman through her porn that she had problems with cutting herself and thinking bad thoughts about her. This is when a lot of us realized that reading and writing was so much more than words on a page. After that, I never gave up on reading, even to this point. I even used it as an escape route to geometry, the worst class ever. I don't think I ever hated reading, it was just that I needed a teacher who shared the same love as me.